So he may have standards. But I'm an actual assassin, and what that means is, see, I take his gun.
We got a fight on our hands.
How? I took your gun. How do you have your gun? Okay, whatever. You heard nothing, sir. Anyways, feel free to have your gun back. Smart of you, Alonso.
How did I just land? Did anyone else just see that? I just landed. Yeah, like I'm 5 kilometers up. Let's see what happens if I do this. Deploying SRV. Okay, there might be an SRV falling around y'all. This is really trippy. I'm just falling in an SRV through everyone. That'd be so funny if I actually get back in the SRV, maybe if there's like a spot down here that'll like, because when they hover, the ships hover sometimes, they'll let you like board them. Yes, alright. I survived the folly, so after I undocked, I was like, I might not survive this. Man. Dismissing ship. Let's see what happens when I dismiss my ship. It just like instantly was like, bye. My ship's like, screw you nerds. Bye. Or is this like where you gotta do the hydrate your streamer because there's like your streamer is your Tamagotchi? Please chat, let me drink water. I'm so parched. Thank you, Radio Silence. I was only joking around, but it's like the dystopian version. Everyone's a streamer and they have to rely on chat letting them eat. Chat, it's been 4 days. Can I have a ham sandwich, please? Oh, something's happening. Something is happening. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, it's charging something. What's it doing? Is it gonna yeet us out? What is this? Oh, and they're turning yellow. Whoa, what is that? I don't even know if anything's happening to my ship right now. Oh! Ho! Hey there, everyone. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome back to another Elite Dangerous stream. We're going to be some helping someone here with some colonization construction here today. Got Desi with the fish. Let's see what we get there too. You know, I was something I noticed in my Panther Clipper earlier today that I'm amazed I didn't notice earlier. Probably because I just noticed here my lantern light bulb head is blocking it. But back there is like a little Easter egg, like 3D version of the original Panther Clipper from the original games. But I'll have to get a livery to show because the ship the lantern light bulb head's blocking, which is probably why I never noticed it before. But I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
Set down on landing pad 17.
Get in here and land. But I was like, how did I never notice that? Got a nice little lobster there. Sit down slightly here in Walpole Vista, Fedman's station. By the Imperial Inquisition at Walpole Vista. I did not expect that.
Landing complete. Initiating lockdown procedures.
Yeah, let's walk down here and take a look at that. We'll take a look at it. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? For some reason, it reminds me of that video. Just look at it. Beep boop. Wabble, 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 wabble. How's it going, Charge? Alright, yeah, so the lantern light blocking it. But you see, you're like right there next to next to the aloe there. There's the it's the little 3D model of the old school Panther Clipper that's just built into the Panther Clipper's cockpit. It's right there between the aloe and the cockpit accessories menu. Yeah, thanks, Charge. Yeah, apparently it's this week, not next week. I was mixing up the, I apparently was mixing up the dates of my, like, mixing the month and the day and the calendar day of my 2 anniversaries, because my Twitch anniversary is December 17th, and my affiliate anniversary is January 10th. And I was, for some reason, mixing the numbers of the month, so I was like, oh, it's January 17th, right? I kept being like, oh yeah, it's the day Discworld 3 launches. And it's like, no, that's a week before. But it works out either way. But yeah, no, I never noticed the little Panther model there. Anyways. Grab some steel here and head on over to you, Pegasi, to deliver it. See if we can get this surface station built today. With a squad mate system. Where is the friggin' steel? This place had steel, right? I thought I saw it had steel. What was it like? Oh, no, not steel. This has some of the other stuff, though. Building fabricators. 107 of those. And 2 computer components. 2 of those bad boys. Let's see, we got 204 evacuation shelters. What are those? What are those under? I wish you could just have a different sort. Be like, I don't care about the categories. Just put them alphabetical for me. Should log in and get ships ready. Yeah. Yeah, we can just we'll all hammer this bad boy out. Turn 4. This is right over by Algenib. 4 evacuation shelters. 136 food cartridges. There we go. 132 cartridges. Land enrichment system 68. Where were the land enrichment systems? 68 of them bad boys. Okay. 34 non-lethal weapons. That should apparently totally be in here somewhere. Supposedly. I don't see non-lethal weapons. Isn't it usually down near the bottom of the weaponry? Or am I just missing them? Yeah, I don't think I see them. A data error with Raven Colonial getting from wherever it gets it from. Power generator 68. Structural regulator 678. So let me finish off the survival equipment. Let me see. Let's say there's a structural regulator somewhere else. So let's see. Structure. We need 55 survival equipment. So we'll just whatever. We'll just destroy 55 of these. And then survival equipment. That way, at least finish those ones out. Why is my house in your stream title? Well, the Pegasi? Well, yeah, that's what we're building today. I just thought the no you pun was kind of funny. No you, Pegasi. All right, and then just 2 jumps towards it.
Landing coupler
High-tech or military for weapons? Yeah, I don't know. Is the Spanish apparently thought it had weapons. I think it pulls its data from Spanish. Raven Colonial, I think it does. Good question. I mean, it's player submitted data. It's not always necessarily accurate. I think this field should buy new paint for the Mandalay and actually repair the paint.
You are now leaving the control.
Is this the Earth-like system? This one is, yeah, the one I just bought in was Fedman's Earth-like system, and then this one we're going to is Borsch's Waterworld system. Well, like, yeah, Welpel Vista had 9 of the weird random things, not the metals though. Let's figure out where we. Castillo there though apparently has the metals. So we can buy from Castillo for the metal item. The real question is going to be, where's the CMM bust? How does Castillo... Wait, no, hold on. That makes no sense. Castillo's a Coriolis. Or... Wasn't Castillo the Coriolis? No, it's McDougall. Oh, okay, Castillo must be... Okay. I guess we can get the CMMs there. For some reason I thought that was the Coriolis. 10% military and 5% high-tech corner in Nara. Yeah, it must just be being eaten then or something. That's pretty slim for military and high-tech. Like, apparently they're eating weapons. It's just a whole station of Gales. Yes, it is a delicious sword there. well, yeah. Non-lethal weapons, I think, had a pretty slim manufacturing, if I remember correctly. Like, it didn't make many of them as it was compared to some of the stuff like the steel and stuff. Pegasi has a bit of a large star, isn't it? What's Pegasi's size compared to our sun? How many? This is one of those weird ones for the entry stars in the bottom. No, it's only slightly bigger than our star. Not too bad then. Granted, our own stun's a little slightly above average too. Most of the time when you find a K, it's like 0.8 or whatever. It's close to the average. All right, the Maruyama Vista, the industrial surface port, and that will have. I think it was that was going to give you a refinery, wasn't it, Borsch, on your. Yeah, refinery industrial. So you'll actually have a lot. That'll supply you a decent amount of stuff. See that you decided it's worth doing the surface one after all. Yeah, most of my remaining Distant Worlds prep is me just thinking about stuff, more or less. Not really anything to stream, just be sitting and brainstorming. Oh my gosh, we're going way too fast. Why? It seemed like it should not have been way too fast. Wow, redding out already. What is going on there? Redding out just going down like that. This planet's kind of weird to come down to, apparently. Big old crater and then a flattened mound. Ah, on top of a volcano. That good place to build that, Porsche. Right on top of a volcano. Like, I assume this mound also is like similar with it, where it had like a crater, volcanic caldera there. One day this system's gonna have an infrastructure status, so you're just gonna come here and the base is just gone. Not that that actually happens. That would be funny.
Taking damage. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I mean, I guess for a refinery, maybe the geothermal energy would be ideal. I guess it could make sense. How many CMM? 6,776 CMMs. I know we can get those there, so let's just get those out of the way. Right on up to orbit. Oh yeah, you thought just like scaffolded over the crater? Yeah, no, it just flattens it out. But maybe you can headcanon that under the surface they got geothermal piping and stuff built down there. Space hospital, nice. Our player faction's like a space hospital itself. Yeah, our whole faction's a space hospital, so I just have to put a medical installation in like every system I build. Like, eventually, like it just has to be done. it's just I have to. Thankfully, at least they're useful, so I usually want to do it anyways. I think I just, I realized something too, like how we have the green cross in our logo. I just realized the actual medical installations also do that. It's almost like it's almost like they actually have our logo, slightly, not quite our logo, but they have the green cross thing. So it kind of makes sense. Where was the settlements? I didn't even, what? Which one was it? Was, Castillo. Castillo's that one, okay. Yeah, having to do like the struts like some of the engineer bases had would have been kind of cool.
May host a new personal codex entry.
There's apparently a fleet carrier nearby selling a shit ton of steel and titanium. I wonder if it's public. I'll have to go look. Well, let's get some CMMs here first. At a probably an example of it. I don't know if this is necessarily an industrial one, but it's a planetary port of sorts. Unless Fedman was absolutely crazy and built a T3 surface port. Actually, I think this is the industrial B layout.
Standard docking procedures before
If I
landing.
remember correctly. I think I recognize that layout.
Cleared for landing on pad 07.
Scan detected.
It's the same layout that Laird's Progress has. That's all I know. I do recognize that part of it. Laird's Progress definitely had this layout.
Warning, terrain alerts. Climb immediately.
Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
All right, CMM composites.
Engaging docking restraints. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Definitely need like that many. At the very least, we need like 6,000. I think it was. Super Cruise a little bit first, it looks like. It's under the horizon.
3, 2, 1, engage. Freight ship drive charging.
And then we'll jump right on over to the interim system. What if this interim system is colonized or not? Not anarchy, looks like. Might just be an uncolonized one.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, the CMM composites are only needed by the landable station, so it must be what they make the landing pad out of. That's all I could figure. The only things with landing pads ever want those. You murder hobo in the CG, did he get any kills?
Freight ship drive charging.
Nice. Yeah, especially some, the Panther Clippers, especially if you can get some like frag cannons and you can just a shit ton of damage on them, but they're how big they are. I need to build a proper gank ship. I have like that Asp Explorer, but it's really meant for killing out the thrusters of people that are landed, and then they try to dismiss their ship and it won't go anywhere, and then you just kill it. You're ganking in a Panther Clipper. I was fucking around a little bit earlier too, because when I logged back in to move my character back over to Keltum and then down here, I was still docked at the mega ship. Oh, full shotgun Corsair, gotcha, yeah. When I logged back in, I was still the mega ship, and there was like a ganker that was shooting at people that were flying away. And so I start flying away. He comes zooming up to me. He starts shooting frags at me with that ship I was on last night. And the night before the build, both of my characters have that build. And so I stop and I turn and look at them. I'm like, oh hey, what's up? In the chat, and they're just still shooting me with frag cannons. I'm like, oh nice Python with frags. Good choice, good choice. They're sitting there. I'm like, well, how's your humping going? I'm just typing local chat. They're just keep hammering away at me. My shield's barely going down. And then eventually he was just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He was so confused. I was like, I don't know, it seemed like you wanted to catch my attention. He just at that point, he's like, okay. He just flew back to the mega ship. It was a whole 2 minutes and my shield wasn't even 50% at that point. And I'm just he's trying to gank me, and I'm just sitting there hey, how's it going? What you doing? Making him drop cargo and don't even have racks, that's funny. And then afterwards he can be like, thank you for showing your willingness to cooperate. You're welcome to scoop that back up, because I don't actually have cargo racks, so I just wanted to see if you would. That'd be so funny to do. The person would just be like, what? There was someone, I need to do this too. There was a Reddit post a little over a year ago where someone ended up, they were doing missions to unlock Liz Ryder, and they take some missions that were going to see a psychiatric because we're kind of near there. And then they got the message to be like, you're from, when you're fat, when your reputation goes up or down, you'll get a message be like, your reputation has been upgraded to allied or downgraded to blah blah blah. They got the message your reputation with CA Psychiatric Institutions Limited has been downgraded to unfriendly. And so he posted this thing on Reddit. He's like, should I be concerned? And there was a funny thing, and then I found it. I was like, oh yeah, that's my faction. And he's like, you need to interdict people and just shoot the message at me tell me about your childhood. How long have you been having these hallucinations? I just need to do that. It's so funny. Or they would or doing like what Gino was doing in Colonia during the holidays. Do reverse piracy. That's what Gino was doing. He was like giving gifts for Christmas to people. He'd interdict them and then be like, "I demand you stop and accept this gold," and he'd jettison some gold out. But it'd be so funny. It'd be like, "I have prescribed you Adderall," and then just dump like 2 tons of medicines and fly away.
Docking request granted.
But yeah, I'm usually doing like some roleplay when I gank though too myself. Like when I was doing the Radicoida for the most part during that CG2, I was like I'd put it like a copy pasta that I was doing some of it. It's like, this empire is of interest to the empire and you're not affiliated. We are claiming this site. We have 10 seconds to affirm that you are Imperial or vacate the premises. I will begin opening fire until you are out of the area. It had like a copy paste that was sort of like that.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Because there's a carrier in UFITLO. C22-3. Two jumps over though. Let's see if this carrier is a public though.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
We'll take a gamble. We'll see. If not, there's other places, but I want to see because they just have it all. Or at least they have the steel and the titanium and polymers just right ready, supposedly. It's a gamble, though. It's a fleet carrier. Who knows how accurate the data is? At least I don't have to go to Super Cruise if it's the route to it's in the sky, it looks like. Another binary. Another contact binary.
Freight ship drive charging.
Empire, high security. I wonder if this is one of our factions colonies or if it's another random player's colony that happens to be governed by us. One of the like 200 plus colonies that we're in out here. Yeah, Spinward Utla. Let's see where the architect is outside of the... No. Who be the architect? Simon one's another one of the Simon ones. He's been doing a lot down here, whoever it is. I don't know who it is. It's someone. Not us. Oh, is that the right one now? There's supposed to be a JLB-66X. There we are. Commander Vexagon Matraxis. Ah, squadron only docking. Okay. Well, it's worth a check. Caprica City has stuff though. Whereas they have a summer cottage system, Pitzel Nebula. We're down here near this system. Well, we're building Pegasi. Like we have our squadron has colonies all from like Algenib up to this whole area. Hip 117534 down to Algenib, and a little bit down over to Pegasi. But like because we got here so early, we've been dragged everywhere. Like pretty much every single pink system in this we're in. Like in this view here, every one of these pink systems we're in. Pretty much. Like some of those are gonna be Ulta Garner, but we got dragged around. But like so many of these other ones. That one's the other side, but like if you're on this side. Probably been, yeah. We're usually at least lead or alternative faction in a lot of these. And you get down here, you get a lot of these. That's the Empire Corporate. All these that are like Empire, pretty much us. If we were like to go to the Superpower Allegiance too, you just see all these ones that are blue are us, like leading it. And there's just a whole slew that are also just like Ulta Garner got dragged around too, and we're just getting dragged along as well to like pretty much most of these. I think we're also in like some of these. There's one of these right over here is Crunch Butt Steaks that we raided out to last night. He has a colony right over here somewhere. I don't know which one it was. There it is. Yeah, see, Crunch Bucket Steak has this one that we raided out to yesterday, and it's kind of funny because I have like first mapping tags on this one. In the middle of the giant crater. But it is what it is. Yeah, like I think depending on the layout you picked, it should have a skyscraper. The people in the skyscraper, I imagine, would have a really good view of the crater. It's like when you actually measure the skyscrapers, they're like freaking Burj Khalifa tall. Alright, let's go to Caprica Mega City. I'm in open. Not like there's really anyone down here, anyways. Hey, Doc, how's it going? How's it going?
Body A3A may host a new personal codex entry.
That'd be great if they could on like the system map actually have like a filter for like that would be like, oh, squadron affiliated faction, you know, just straight up a filter for that. Going, how you doing? It's going well. It's going well. We're just doing colonization for some squad mates. Yep. Oh, well, friendship drive charging. Howdy, howdy, Cobalt. How's it going? We got the shower with love. Dip, 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 dip. Very, very, very soaked in love. Oh, the CG system's now just pirates, and all the pirates are just fighting each other because there's no haulers coming in open. Yeah, that happens sometimes. And also, at elf time, So health time. They got the tourism interior here, nice. This was the interior that you ended up liking, Boris, right? More than the high-tech one. I like it for our stations too. It's very hospital-y. It looks like it could be a hospital station, honestly. It's got like the medical red and the medical green on like white. It's so medical.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Copper's just 407, so let's knock out some of these small ones. I always like knocking out the small ones first if possible. Oh, the one that has palm trees in the evening, and then like the statues. One with the palm trees and statues, that's the military one now. We need some medical diagnostic equipment. Where's our medical diagnostic equipment? Yeah, if we just like reverse pirate people with medical diagnostic equipment and advanced medicines and stuff. Be like, yeah, just dropping people medicines in advance. That'd be so fun. Non-lethal weapons, 34. Let's see if they have them here. $114 structural regulators left. $110 surface stabilizers. I don't know if we have quite that much room. Where'd those go? Those are chemicals, that's right.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh, it's funny too. I think there's like another squadron out there, like I don't even know that it has our faction as their like pledged fighter faction. Because there was like 1 or 2 times that like a system randomly popped up, like that was nowhere near any of our other systems, and it was some architect I didn't recognize, and it was like, why are we popping up there? Like, I think someone just combat logged on me. Yeah, did they just like magically disappear? Yeah, that's probably a combat log then, which is against the terms of service of the game.
Ship restraints withdrawn.
Passing through before some zonk. Hey, I got the ASP scouts flying over there. Into my head. Yeah, this was a little far because that's 4 jumps back. Should be stuff within a jump that I should probably get everything else in.
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Flight control signing off.
Oh, 707. Yeah, there's just contact binaries all over this area, apparently. Jeez. It's got all the contact binaries.
Freight Frameshift drive charging.
Kind of a shame they don't accurately render contact binaries, though, because like what that would be like with stars that close, what it would look like in real life is they'd be this weird peanut-shaped thing because their magnetic lobes overlap, and so the plasma would actually like combine in the center. Is why they're called contact binaries. So you have giant glowing space peanut, basically.
Frameshift drive charging.
Great weather, yeah. A little cold here today, though. Hot with a chance of blue. Over there on this GG system, it's hot with a chance of blew you up. Sadly quiet heading back, yeah. Yeah, definitely the ganking sometimes as its ups and its downs in activity. Especially as it gets further in the week too. You get the first and second day of the CG, you get a lot of activity and then it tapers off pretty strongly.
Frameshift drive charging.
You get all the people that like me, you know, you go the first day, you get yourself nice and secure in the 75%, and then you go fuck off. Do something else. It's like most players. Honestly, I'm surprised we actually hit tier goals with how many players do that. I don't really know any player, honestly, that does anything more than that, unless it's one where it's like there's a really good money profit ratio or something. Like most players I know, they're like, yep, I'll just go do enough to get in the top 75, and then I'll just go do something else. I don't know who the people are that are carrying these CGs, but certainly not anyone I know. Every once in a while, one comes along that has like insane profit margins, or it's just fun to do. But they need to bring that up. There's a tritium hauling one. I can't remember what it was. The purpose of it was, but it was hauling tritium to something, and it was like $1 billion an hour. Like if you were just hauling back and forth, you could make like $1 billion in an hour easily. It was ridiculous. Yeah, that one I did all day too. That's where a lot of my leftover money really comes from that. I kind of wish they didn't nerf the mine. Now that there's stuff like the AX that is so powerfully in the exobiology, they should have left the low temperature diming and the void opals absolute ridiculous profit stuff alone, because it still took work and you had to find the right system. But there was like if everything matched up, you get like a nice like 300 tons or so of void opals, and you'd go sell it for literally $1 billion or more in just one go. But like it actually took time and effort, and you know, it was kind of worth it. Now it's not quite that crazy. Still not terrible by any means, but it's not that crazy. But it was like the system had to have the right BGS stats, and so there was usually like 1 or 2 systems at a time that were set up to buy it that much. And it was a little more complicated too, because it was right before fleet carriers came out. Was when that rush was. Like, fleet carriers didn't exist at the time, and so you had to mine it, and then you actually had to haul it there. You couldn't just go fill up your carrier. You had to actually take, because and to do it, you'd want to go to the overlap hotspot. So they might be quite a distance apart. It wasn't like just go next door and do it. It wasn't worth the time to go to any old mining spot. You wanted to go to the overlaps. How's it going, Tailstraw? How's it going? 0707. Just doing some building stuff here for some squad mates. Our industrial outposts we're gonna build over this nice big crater. Right here in Pegasi. About trying the game again? Yeah, when's the last time you played it? There's probably been a fair bit of improvements depending on how long ago you last played it. Got anonymous access for some reason. Why? Okay, let's see what was like. Yeah. MacDougal over in Fedmans. Where we're gonna get all that from, it looks like.
Ship release. Engines engaged.
Get another drink real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty. They try to be the first person shooter. Yeah, it's probably definitely a lot of improvements in Fist before Odyssey. They may have, I don't know if fleet carriers existed last when you were there. May have added fleet carriers. They may have, they definitely added squadron carriers. They added a bunch of new ships. I think it was seven new ships since Odyssey. They got the Super Cruise Overcharge, which you'll see here in a second. Obviously Odyssey as well, being the on stuff I really like. We got the Super Cruise Overcharge here. Get nice and away quick. There we go. Then you can just back over to that system there. Get nice and away from the planet, real lickety split. And you got the Panther Clipper here too. Here is one of the new ships that has been added, with can carry up to 1,304 tons of cargo. If you have the if you have certain special cargo racks, it's still like over 1,200 though. If you don't have the pre-engineered ones for sure. The CG unlocked ones. But I wish they would just add to tech brokers. That would be great. Just add them as one time, you know, kind of like the other pre-engineered stuff. Just add them to tech brokers, please. FDev. Don't lock them behind FOMO with the CGs. And we got the current CG has a class 5 one available, but yeah. Imagine starting this game as a new player. We were actually was it last week? It was last week, yeah. I was actually helping a brand new player get acquainted with everything, and yeah, no, it's a learning like cave. It's like you gotta crawl up the ceiling and back out of the cave learning curve. But yeah, no, we've been doing a lot of that, helping the new player, and so we were doing a lot of new player stuff and walking them through all the steps and everything. I'm driving in spaces if yeah, I don't drink. I'm gonna drink some tea, mango tea. A lot of people do that though. MacDougal. This should be the Coriolis. Oh, we have the CMMs here. I'll wait on those. I think Borsch, you had some CMMs already loaded on your carrier. Is that right? Okay, yeah, so I won't bother having to go down the surface here. If we can do it from a carrier, that'd be great. 'Cause then once you build this thing, you can just get the CMMs at the thing we're building.
Landing permission refused. Decrease range and resubmit.
Oh, this is under construction? This one just... Fedman, like, just built this week, apparently. Or no, this isn't... Oh, yeah, this is Fedman's system, right? We still want to? Yeah. Okay, so Fedman just built this week. Apparently. It's not actually deployed yet, apparently. That's why it's not actually spinning yet. Go faster, go faster. Oh, wait, I thought I requested docking. I could have sworn I remember then requesting docking again when I was in range.
Permission denied.
What?
Approval granted.
There we go. See, I could have sworn I remember doing one with approval, but there we are. Now we have approval for sure. But now we're to 40. It's under construction, but it's still selling stuff, I believe. At least according to Spanch, hopefully.
Attention, Commander. You have not deployed landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
That's according to the Raven Colonial build that I put up. Is that I put up the build page for this on Raven Colonial if you didn't notice, Borsch.
Enjoy your stay with us.
That way it tracks what we remaining need. Steel, we can start the steel. So in Raven Colonial, let me get my showables over here real quick. Log it in the browser I can use for that. And then add a window capture. All right, yeah, so you get to go over the home, then we'll find your system here. Then, so what I did is, this one was, let's see, AB2B. And then you see the active, I put active builds over here. When I docked at it, you can do the whole, you can be like docked build it, and like I can do it too. So I went there and you'll click on that, and then it'll actually it tracks my deliveries and how much we need. And then when you deliver too, you can track by doing deliver since you don't have the plugin. As before they got some news about the next update. What did you find out, Phoenix? You got some new news about operations? Oh, looks the ads are hitting. But yeah, see, that's the thing I'm talking about there, Borsch. Well, yeah, it's gonna be on foot content supposedly. Well, it supposedly said it's gonna like mesh the on foot and that'll be like things that mesh the two together in some sort of way. Hopefully, well, hopefully not horribly like they sometimes do. I don't know. I don't know if they necessarily like or dislike it. They just last played before it was even a thing. Where do you Pegasi go again? But then yeah, basically, Borsch, you can go in that there, and then you can always manually deliver what you're delivering as well. Alright, we got our steel. Quickly on the bottom of the stone. Yeah, that just lets me track like how many's remaining easily. I mean, granted, you can do it in game, but kind of cool for teamwork too. Lets everyone track pretty easily. Like when we had the stuff we were building down in MSJ 2009, L1630 MIR-46, where you have multiple people helping out.
Shipment disengaged from landing pad. Your way is cleared for departure.
Then we'll just interim system here. 5 stream streak. Well, Blue been lurking. And 5 streams.
Station perimeter. Goodbye, Commander.
Now Blue goes to bed. All right, night night. Don't let the ketchup bite. Right on over to you, Pegasi now.
Drive charging.
Not I, Pegasi. It's no, you, Pegasi. The pun was too good. Me, Pegasi, know you. We Pegasi. I Pegasi, you Pegasi, we Pegasi. That'd be funny if there was. I mean, that could be. It could be a valid. Probably not. I wonder if there's any. Like we Gucci, we Genju, and we Geneteki, and we Guan. A lot of webs.
Body B1.
Yeah, the who, what, when, where.
Close orbit relative to parent body size.
Then you ask the question: when Sala? When chair? When is share? When is share? When Sunny? Why Sunny? How share? Cher's like, my baby shot me down, and we're like, when, Cher? When? When did this happen? Why did this happen? How did this happen? Which all my Cher jokes have probably horribly aged me. Making all these share jokes and chats for like, oh god, it's an elder millennial. Pack freeze. Back in my day when I was like 10 years old, we watched the Sonny and Cher show on TV. That was a good family night. Well, I played with the Kinects and the Lego. Mostly Kinects. I think I was mostly a Kinects kid. I kept making these little like Kinects, like motorized little car. You just set the motor and it drive itself thing, and then it inevitably drive itself off the porch and down the cliff. And then I'd have to make another because it went into the lake. It was a whole time. Now to Mariyama Vista. The Mariyama Crater. The Mariyama Vista. At least it's not Microsoft Vista. That would have been a lot worse. Actually, when I was cleaning out my closet the other day in the apartment deep clean, I actually found my copy of Windows Vista. And I threw it away. I was like, I am not needing that anymore. Because I've had like the Windows disk in just a random box of just random tech stuff, and I was like, oh, what Windows version is this? Oh, it's Vista. Lovely. Can you rename surface stations? Yeah, you'll have on this screen. You should have a rename button. I think it'd be down here, if I remember correctly. For you, it'd be right down here. And you can do it from anywhere technically. Choose like if we go to my system MSJ 2009 L1630 MIR-46 for example, and if I go in there. I could be like, we want to do a surface, right? We want to pretend we're doing a surface. Did I not do it? Well, there's a surface thing. I didn't do any planetary ports in this one. Kind of funny, honestly. Probably should have done one, but whatever. Oh, we are doing one. Actually, there's currently one being built. That's right. But yeah, if you can rename there, it'll show up. Yeah, our current construction zone, one of them is... One down here knows the one we were building. Main boarding zone, Faircliff. No. If it's construction zone, there we are. Yeah, O'Neill Center. And right there as well. Rename. O'Neill Center. This is the so we are actually building a planetary port. It's just in my own system. One thing to add to your plan is an asteroid base. Yeah, you could do an asteroid base. Around your water world because it does have rings. Because it has to be rings or asteroid belts. So you'd only be able to place it in AB7, AB6, AB4, AB3, or AB2. Or if you have a system that is our other one there. I have a asteroid cluster in that one. So if you see this thing on there where you're gonna get an asteroid belt too, you can put an asteroid base there like I did with Laird's Pride. Yeah, no ice bases though. Ice ones are really fun. We have our ice one like up here. I think was it this one? The 1151. I think I did McKean's Thaw. Very subtle reference to the Star Trek Voyager episode, The Thaw, where Michael McKean played the Cloud. But yeah, that one's a nice asteroid base. I did deliver. Make sure I did deliver. Okay, good. Head it back over to Fedman's system. Unless your carrier is arriving in any moment or something. Charge us into SCO. Very potential Tatooine sky there. Binaries barely separated. Sky. No, it's McDougal for the metals. I wonder if Fedman's gonna do with his Earth-like. If he's gonna do another T3 there or something. 'Cause he's got his. I think he insta-deployed Walpole. I think is what he did there, but it was there, and then the Earth-like's here. I don't know what Fedman's planning for the Earth-like. He's still building it apparently, because McDougall Hub looks like it was built sometime this week. And there's stuff I need to build still in Alginate, but that apparently is gonna be on a back burner because we got Distant Worlds 3 next week, so maybe I gotta knock those out here this week too, I don't know. I could probably just maybe get some of that extra money and then just pay for it or something. Ah, the rough part says my character's gonna not be away, so I won't be able to place the surface stuff. You can't remotely place surface stuff, so that's kind of funny. Maybe get the surface stuff at least placed.
Plot route for approach to landing pad 3-2.
Yeah, in Alginate, there was a surface port in Coriolis I needed to place too to get the industrial economy going there. I had refinery and I have high tech. I don't have, and I have a little bit of agriculture and a little bit of military. I just don't have the industrial. And then it should provide almost everything for colonization in Alginate at least.
Attention, Commander. You have not deployed.
Granted, there's industrial places right around Alginate, so it's not like a major issue.
Taking damage.
The region's fairly self-sufficient. I just want it to be the flagship.
Station facilities are at your disposal.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
That's on my other commander, though, so I want to be able to do it tonight. In either case. Hey, Kira, how's it going? How's it going?
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Regulate your speed until free of station perimeter.
This explorer gonna try to come in here. Get done spreading some democracy. Nice, nice. Mr. Asp Explorer, I am the CEO of this facility. Actually, no, I'm the CEO's assistant on this one, on this character.
Taking damage.
Or just some random mercenary. I never even wrote a backstory too much for Neve.
You must vacate this area immediately.
Most I had for Neve's backstory, she was a colonist that was colonizing the Witch Head Nebula when that thing was all happening, and then the Thargoids attacked those, and she was like one of the abandoned stations, and then somehow got into the working for CEA.
Brakes approach.
Clear of the station limits. We hope you have a safe journey.
Ow? Wait, what's ow? What's an ow? Don't be hurting yourself. Very inconvenient crack. Yeah, don't try not to drop the phone down cracks either. Especially inconvenient ones. Those are rather not convenient. Speaking of hands hurting, I need to change my oil on my car. Just go get it done. Don't really have the garage space to do it anymore. But anyways, Kira, we're just doing some colonization, helping Borscht out with their system if you're around or whatnot. Just doing some community building. Woke up 2 hours ago, already tired. Fair. Might hop on. Yeah, just let me know. It's always open. Ow. Go. Itch on your back and just a spot you can't reach in any way. Making some Fujin tea. Yeah, see me jumping your carrier down. Poutine tea? Nah, Fujin tea. You know, all the rare goods in Elite. Poutine flavored tea. Interesting. Interesting concept. No, someone needs to do that, apparently. Or you just call it poutine tea, but it's just a cup of poutine. Ah, okay. You just headed down with your own ship then. And a 7 stream streak. Nice. Where was the loading system? All 285 sector RCB B14-3. How far that is? Maybe I can help load.
Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
I can't I move forward?
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
$293. There we go. It's only 18 jumps, right? How full is it? Those are 90. I wish they would have make the 90 a little more bold. Sometimes you just go right past it, not realizing it. I don't think it's been touched yet. It's like right in orbit of a station that has all the stuff, though, I imagine. That could work, that could work. And you're just also filling it up, I imagine. .1 megameters from the load. Okay. We'll do another run, and then I can see if I can catch my carrier right back up there. Wait a second, hold on. Where did I search earlier then? I must have searched the wrong system earlier. Alright, well, let's get this order, take it back over, and hopefully catch our carrier in time, and that'd be so funny if I leave myself behind. Hopefully I'm not being too early with that. Try to keep some money. I mean, I still get profit this way. It's at least minimally profitable. It's just whatever it is. I don't know what the necessary profit is, but some profit. Yeah, I don't know what the profit is on doing it just raw like this. I don't necessarily need it because I'm probably gonna get a yazoo of money out on Distant Worlds 3 with exobiology, I imagine. Yeah, this one's just like barely minimum. I know it's barely profitable. 5%. I think we have the squadron perk for a little bit of extra. I don't know how much extra that is.
Sierra 9, you may access this station by submitting a prior request. Access permitted. Set course for landing pad 40.
It'd be somewhat quick though to get back to our carrier in time.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Taking damage.
Contact confirmed. Engaging docking restraints. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Let me select the darn thing. Oh, I need to do that before Distant Worlds 3. I need to go out, fill up on the crystal shards. That won't be too bad though. We can do that like the week right before, because we'll be going down there into the Barnard's Loop area anyways. Got Martin Brown, get through there. Can't wait for you, Mr. Caladan. You're gonna go back out of the mail slot, sir.
Fly carefully, Commander. Fines will be issued for reckless maneuvers.
We actually have for our jump timer. 8 minutes. Okay. 8 minutes before the lab pad lockdown.
Freight shift drive charging.
Clear up the station limits. We hope you have a safe journey.
Three, two, one. Engage. Freight shift drive charging.
Right over to you, Pegasi. Actually, I'm sure your satellite needs steel too. Actually, just drop it at the satellite. Save time. Save a little time. I should have enough time. Out of near Mariama Vista. Yeah, one of the freakiest things in VR too is every once in a while you'll like jump into a system like that, but like the angle has it where you'll basically jump in through the star, and it's so crazy when it happens in VR. Usually it's just like, oh my god. John Orlando Horan wants what's in our hold. I don't have time to play. Sorry today, Mr. Orlando. I got a bus to catch. How do you get the Orbis bauble? It was a limited time. It's for a lantern light. There was when Colonization first released. There was Commander Lavelane, had built a orbis around a neutron star, and it put the orbit so close that the orbis was orbiting the neutron star multiple times per second. And so it was like spinning sort of like that, except for like 20 rotations per second. Like, it was impossible to dock at it. Like, you could get docked by basically suiciding onto the outside of the thing, and then you go inside, and then if you lined up in like just the right spot and turned off rotational correction, you're to anyone else inside the barrel who had rotational correction on, you were just like boomeranging around the inside. Especially if you're in a mandala, you look like a batarang flying around. Because the whole station was rotating. It's something like 20 times per second. It was redonkulous. There's a VOD or two that where I went to it, of course. I don't remember when, off the top of my head, but they're probably out there on my YouTube somewhere. A lot of other ones. If you look up like Lantern Light Station, you can probably get some videos of it. Might even on my channel, maybe. I don't know. When I get on the carrier, once I'm sure I'm on the carrier, I can try and take a look, see if there's one I can easily find for that.
Docking present running.
So FDev ended up fixing the bug that was causing it. And in memorial, FDev released the Lantern Light bobblehead for a limited time.
Landing gear deployed. Hull integrity compromised. Docking successful.
Because it was basically the center of rotation was this like spot like right in the middle of the landing pad cylinder. So if you were right on that spot and then you turned off rotational correction, to anyone else who had it on, you were spinning like crazy compared to them. And if you were slightly off of it too, you'd be orbiting the spot almost. I had made a beluga that I took there one time, and it was just like it was the lantern light clearing beluga, because I just get that thing in there, get on the spot, and then turn rotational correction off, and it just basically just kill everyone that was inside, because it just like there was just nowhere to hide from a beluga.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive charging.
Mr. Orlando, I don't have the hull anymore. I just delivered it. I think I delivered it. I hope I delivered it. I don't think I have the ability to jump to the body. I don't think I've been to that system. It didn't look like I had been. It's fine. I'm just jumping my carrier to get me there quicker. It's not a big... We're not delivering to my carrier, so it's not a big deal. I just, that way I'm not trying to fly this Panther there manually. It's a hike? Okay. I mean, the Panther has SCO and a decent-sized fuel tank either way. No! Shit! Damn it. I thought that we would have been just in time. What the heck? We had 8 minutes. It couldn't have been that long.
Currently unavailable. The maximum acceptable range for request is 7.5 kilometers.
Dang, okay. Well. How far is it from Kelton? Up. Where'd my game go? There it is. Yeah, how far is it from Kelton? That actually doesn't look too bad there. 100 from Kelton? Okay. Alternative plan. Let's get over to the commander I have in Keltum. Which is like literally 1 second too late. It's still saying like departure was like 2 minutes 30 though. It should have like still had 30 seconds. I guess I should have delivered to the satellite after all. I was like, oh, it's 8 minutes. I have time. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. This is the 1341, right? Yep, okay. Oh. Bookmarked children. Oh, I probably have a carrier bookmarked. How long does multiboxing take to set up? I don't know. I don't multibox. I just relog into another account.
Please watch for traffic during departure.
I just fly one account at a time.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1, engage. Frameshift drive
Try to search my channel for Lantern Light though. Name it that though. I know I went there on some stream. It just was a stream I did other stuff apparently.
2, 1, engage.
Although maybe I made a "you spin me right round" pun. That would be in character. Let me see. Hip 1 and 828.
Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one, engage.
Chalk. I wonder if chalk is full of anything. FDev, you need to have a community goal in chalk, and then when it's full of carriers, people can say it's chalk full of carriers. This needs to happen. Just for the sake of the pun, you need to do it, FDev.
Drive charging. Three, two, one, engage. Frameshift drive charging.
All right, 285 RCB. A little warm there.
Two, one, engage.
Man, my throat's okay. Which station? It was say Charlie 4 Alpha. Was it? Bird Hub? That'd be, yeah, 4 Alpha, I assume. Where's yours? There it is, okay. They're loading from Bird, I take it then. Oh, 94, that's nothing. I thought it was going to be like 300,000 by how I described it. thought that was gonna be like the B side of NEX. Or I think our black hole in Algenib's like 90,000 in, if I remember correctly. It's something like that.
Warning, temperature critical. Heat sink deployed.
I think it actually slows down an SEO real fast. Commander of Ellis? Who's Commander of Ellis? Yeah, we have like a Mobius Legacy that like just a random outpost built around it, just because it's really interesting because the outpost orbits the black hole like twice a minute. So when you're there, like the whole skybox is rotating when you have rotational correction on. But if you're jumping away from it out of its instance to another star system, you actually have to like keep up with the star in the skybox. Unless you turn rotational correction off, then you get to watch the station rotating. Commander Aveless, someone you know, or is that just a random person? So what's up with this system? This is where the people just load for that one Discord or whatever? Like an optimal loading system or something? Big SCN. Which was SCN? Was the colonization contractors or whatever? Or no, that'd be SCC.
Rogan Peterson, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. Please follow all Imperial regulations while docking at this station. Permission
Civilization network, okay.
to base 39er.
Is that the same as the system colonization contractors Discord, or is there another one? Is it a different group? There was a Discord called System Colonization Contractors. I think is what it was called. Oh, okay. So if you want them to load, you got to bring your carrier here, basically. This is just where they load from, not anywhere else.
You are on deck.
Steel good to keep buying the steel then?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh, so if I full contract them to go do it themselves. Gotcha. Over to the soup barge.
Restraints released. Please exit the station at your earliest convenience.
Could hit this guy only at like 80 miles an hour, so it's not illegal.
Attention, Commander. Collision will result in costly fines.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
On to the soup barge. I'll have one mustard soup, please. pressure out. How dare?
Access granted. Proceed to your allocated path, Commander.
I'm gonna make mustard soup again one of these days. Good winter soup too. Tau City shoot barge. And we need to sell some steel to it. 5,000 left on that. Okay.
Landing clamps disengaged. Restrict speed until a carrier is far behind you.
Over to Bird Hub. I can get Porsche A. Wing Invite, or you're over in Engalen, wherever that is.
And you're clear.
Right on into 2-5 then. More steel.
You are on deck. Initiate shutdown sequence.
And it was supercharged. There we go.
Uncoupling complete. You may leave the docking area when ready.
Alright, we just do this at 95 meters per second. Makes it totally legal to do this.
Attention, Commander. Collision will
Make way for larger traffic, sir.
You are free of the restricted zone.
Right on. Then the drop right there.
I'll carry out.
Victory is it? Yeah, victory class.
What's your speed at there?
You got the victory class.
Move directly to your landing pad.
What's an LTT 16523? What do you mean?
Landing gear deployed. Temporary compromise. Scan detected.
LTT 16523? Is there a bookmark or something?
Successful. Clamps engaged. Our services are at your disposal.
I've apparently been there. Hard orbital. Weren't we? Wait, hold on. Weren't we there? Was this where I was filling up last night? Or the other? Oh, one of the other nights for the. Is that right near Alrai? Okay, yeah, I think that's why I was filling up at Jacquard Station the other night. Okay, yeah, for the CG, Jacquard Orbital was selling the power generators decently the other night. I think that was, I didn't remember if the night before last when I was filling his Kezka, because I was like, oh wait, Jacquard, I remember that. I think that's probably why I have various friends there. They're doing the CG, I bet.
Clamp release confirmed. Departure confirmed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Super cruise right through your carrier.
Morgan Peterson, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. Please follow
Doc.
standard docking procedures as laid down by the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau. Permission has been approved. Please continue to Bay 39er.
Landing gear deployed.
More steel.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Over to the soup barge. Oh, 13 hour. Yeah, that's like so. Like two of my cargo racks. So I guess I guess you can see it. Yeah, I got the 260s that are pre-engineered, and then like the 5E engineer, which like you can get one of for this current CG that can hold 43 tons. So you'd at least be able to get like a little bit more tonnage. Hopefully, I really hope they eventually add the 6s and the 5s to tech brokers for on tech broker unlock.
Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
There is a minimum clearance distance in operation in this facility. Please comply.
Like, what does the Panda Clipper hold without the special racks? It's like 1200 something.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, 24, whatever.
Commander, welcome to Ontario. Access granted. Proceed to your allocation.
And what are the seven on the Mark II racks that can only go on this thing? What did they hold again? 384 and 192. I wonder what the how the boxes look in that thing. I'm gonna have to pull up the website.
Landing gear deployed.
Although apparently the optimal storage method for a bunch of squares 43 is not yet solved in this year. They apparently figured it out eventually, though.
Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
We've got you safe and sound. Clamps engaged. Enjoy your stay with us.
So what did we have for those two again here? 2, 384 and 192. I must see something now. Got 384 on squares and squares. Ah, there's not a 384. 384 hasn't been solved. 192 was the other one? Hold on. $190s. Dang it, they haven't solved 192 either. What was the 60's been solved though. $60 is ends up being 86, right? Alright, let's take a look here. You may hate it, but this is what peak performance looks like for the 6E cargo rack. This is the, why is this not letting me go back? Back out of there. Yeah, it's like various mathematical, like if you're needing to store a bunch of squares, it's not the, it's not a number that's a square, you know, a square root, like, you know, like obviously if you're just squaring 4, you can do them like that. But otherwise, if you want to take up the most minimal square space to store 5 squares, you store it like that, right? And so, what was it, 86? Where'd it go? This is what the 6E cargo racks look like inside. The peak performance way to store 86 equally sized cubes. Or squares or whatever. Get down to some crazy numbers here. Love these ones that are just like apparently like there's some, you know, they're just like ever so slightly tilted more. It's like, gotta love some of these. They're just so unhinged looking, but it's like mathematically the most efficient way to store that many squares in a square space. Get more and more. Some of them have like, you know, obvious patterns are going up, but you see some of these too where it's like there's just like just a little bit off tilt each way. Little bit of tilt on each one. But they apparently haven't solved 43 or whatever the 7 and the 8s are. We don't know how those things look quite inside at the moment. They'll probably be extra unhinged looking since they haven't been solved yet. You gotta wonder what the 3D version of those solutions look like too. Like those that's squares, but what's the mathematically most efficient way to store certain amounts of cubes? If the squares are that unhinged, imagine the cubes.
by the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau. Permission has been approved. Please set course for docking bay 10.
1153 tons of 1281 shields. Yeah, I was like my Panther Clipper I was in yesterday for the open CG hauling is like 986 cargo with 4,500 shields and 3,500 hull. Panther Clipper's so insane. I probably could have got it a little further too if I had a 5 cargo rack in there, but there was one of the 5 slots I put a Guardian FSD booster in to give it a little extra range for CG hauling. It's often you're having to jump to an X-Shore system or something with CGs, as you usually can't get your carriers in there directly.
You are on deck. Please shut down systems.
1304 here. out here before anyone approaches. There we go. That's the way out of a station right there. No traffic to get in your way.
Freight shift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think I'm on the underside of the soup barge again.
Considerate pilots are welcome, Commander. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Oh,
Technically compromised.
it drifted me forward a little more than I thought it was gonna.
Scan detected.
That works though. Sorry about the dent. Sure, the body shop can fix that Porsche.
Taking damage.
Landing complete. Commence shutdown. Enjoy your stay with us.
Oh crap! I had overage. I didn't realize it was that low that quick. It's like 5,000. I only did 1304, 1304. Someone else must be also hauling then, because that shouldn't have been 5,000 worth. I'll just go get aluminum then. Oop, empty that out. Nope. Let's see, aluminium, titanium 3050. We'll do the titanium.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure confirmed.
Freight shift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Drop right on here nice and quick.
Morgan Peace. Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. Please follow standard docking procedures as laid down by the Imperial.
We're gonna do titanium, I think, this time.
Request approved. Please set course for docking bay 02.
Yeah, we just did 13 and 13, so it should have just been 26. And there was 5,000, I think, when we first started. So I think someone else maybe is already taking the deliveries as well. Maybe from the Discord that SCN. Might get Philip real quick then.
Landing gear deployed.
Unless I'm dumb and forgot that I did one of the deliveries or something.
You are
titanium.
Cargo holding at maximum capacity.
And away we go again.
Uncoupling complete. All clear, Commander.
Yeah, the fastest cargo loading forklifts in the universe here. Oh, I better slow down. Oh. Saw that Sidewinder a moment too late.
Scan detected.
Poor Sidewinder just gets his face planted by a whole Panther clipper.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Go. Okay, let's take a look here and then again.
Welcome, Commander. Please request docking permission before approaching a landing pad. Access granted. Proceed to your allocated pad, Commander.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
Landing pad 2. Right on down on that bad boy. That's another reason I never noticed that Mini Panther 2 is my potted plants just block it in this one. I guess it's less weird that I had never noticed that.
Commence shutdown. Enjoy your stay with us.
$30.50. Now there's 1746 left on the titanium.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamp release confirmed. You have liftoff.
Rated drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Ah. My throat's getting weirdly irritated. Right?
Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. Please follow all Imperial regulations while docking at this station.
Docked here. I'll have to pay that fine off from that Sidewinder.
Approval granted. Please set down at Bay 17.
We'll have to dent in a Sidewinder is kind of just half the ship in size. Just the whole ship is halfway indented, the whole Sidewinder. I can just imagine.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I imagine the shields help prevent that by having like repellent force or something weird. magnetism repelling shit. I don't.
You are on deck. Disembark when ready.
Codex discovery. Okay. There's like 1,700 titanium left. As long as nobody else is delivering.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, see if we can get luck out here.
Ship is released. All clear, Commander.
We got a Cobra docking. Well, whatever. I'm just going for it anyway. Good luck, Cobra. 26. Oh man, I almost got a bounty for that. If I had destroyed him, it would have been a bounty. You just saw the whole Cobra just like get bounced up into the ceiling of the mail slot.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We'll pay for their dent in a bit as well. I think one of the funniest times we did that too was me and another squad mate were doing some BGS in a system that was next door. We were doing like missions back from LHS 1590 to Papantia. And like the week prior, there had been a community goal in Papantia. And so we both like turned in a wing mission in Papantia. And then we were both in like Imperial cutters. And we're like, oh, let's race out the mail slot. So we both boost out of it. Like right as my other squad mate is going through the mail slot, this other guy in an Asp Explorer just kind of pops down right into the mail slot. Just he gets plowed through by 2 cutters and blown up. And then because he got blown up, the station just opened fire on my squad mate and blew them up. I had the best view of it. I have a video of it somewhere too. I should repost. But then there's this poor guy, he's just coming to the station to get his community goal reward, and also just 2 cutters to the face at full speed.
Integrity compromised.
Contact confirmed.
I can't remember. I had to check the video. I can't remember if I hit him first and then my squad mate hit him and finished it off, or if it was just my squad mate single-handedly hit him hard enough. I can't remember, but it was. I remember because yeah, Darius ended up getting destroyed by the station. Why am I in there? What? Oh my eye. Oh, okay. 442 titanium. Let's make note of that. And then a bunch of aluminium.
You have liftoff.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2,
442 is outdated. Should be using 433 or 4132. Wait, what? What? What are we even talking about?
Morgan Peterson, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. Please follow all Imperial regulations while docking at this station. Approval granted. Please continue to Bay 09er.
Think if true. Soccer formations? Okay. Yeah, where's all Desi's soccer people at? Alright, so 442 tits. Two. There we go. And then aluminium. I'm deciding which ships to bring, if not just the Mandalay. For what are we bringing for just a Worlds? Just bring all the ships. You know, you can technically load all your ships onto their carriers if you really want it. You can just only officially register 6.
Docking area when ready.
I might load an extra. Might load the just Neutron Runner Caspian on there as well for shits and giggles. Probably won't register it. Too many people in Caspian's already, and I probably won't actually explore in it. Just in case I need to hurry back to the bubble super quick, I'll have the Caspian. If they do a CG that I really want to participate in. Maybe I should make a version of Star Wars for Neve as well, but I don't know if I have that necessarily. I don't have a Caspian on Neve yet. Been a while since I haven't used the Type 11, honestly. I think we previewed it when it came out, and then we just kind of never used it again. I don't really mine that much. Probably should do some more mining on Kazika for the power play points, perhaps. Eventually just get max rank. Oh, I didn't fit the... What was those cannons for the S Explorer that Gino said were really good for a small hard point? No, not Concord, the Enforcer cannons, I think Gino said, were really good for small hard points. We need to get those fitted on the, rather than regular multi-cannons on the Asp Explorer. Before we, ship it off to Distant Worlds 3. Then we can always pop into Open and see if we happen to catch anyone in Open. The rule's only no ganking in the private group. No rule against ganking in Open.
Landing complete. Clamps engaged. Enjoy your stay with us.
1782 aluminium. Main things are CMMs.
scan to disengage. You have liftoff.
Real question is where the CMM's at.
Freight drive charging.
Speed restriction.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, see, Desi, I'd say leave the Mandalay at home. Bring a Corsair, and a Type 11. That gets you everything you need. Maybe a Caspian as a emergency raceback ship, and that should do it, right? Who needs no stinking Mandalay?
Morgan Peterson, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. Welcome to this Imperial station. Please submit a docking request. Request approved. Please continue to bay
I know they're planning to go to Beagle at some point, so I might just while we're out there, I might just have my carrier jump over to the Stolon tree areas over at Flyu Groa, and if they're ever near Beagle Point, I can just pop over that way or something. Visit the Stolon trees unless they're supposed, or they may end up visiting them themselves, but I want to visit them either way, so I might just pop my carrier over there for shits and giggles.
Attention, Commander. Deploy your landing gear.
So I might just hold on to a lot of my exploration data, because I could probably bring it back to the bubble, just dump it all in Kelton, and just get my full 100 power play rank on Kezika.
You are on deck.
Maybe from that, it's just pages and pages of exploration data. Now, how much aluminium was it? Shit. Was it 700 some? Borscht, how much aluminium purchase was left again? I totally forgot to write it down. I think it was 700 something, right? We'll just buy 800 and we'll discard any that's left over. I'm pretty sure it was in the 700s. I think.
Uncoupling complete. You may leave the docking area when ready.
Type 9 Heavy versus Panther.
Please refrain from reckless maneuvers within this vicinity.
That definitely did a little more damage to my hull than the Sidewinder. The Cobra. Just in time. Best there ever was.
Thank you for visiting Acaria. We hope you find what you're looking for. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
Landing gear deployed.
Enjoy your stay with us.
All right, let's see how much it was. Oh, it was 1,700. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was. Why am I being dumb? Whatever. It'll be less than a load for the second time either way. Either way, there's one run that has to be less than a load, so.
Clamp release confirmed. You have liftoff.
Scan detected. Freight drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now we'll get the 982 aluminium.
Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. Please follow all Imperial regulations while docking at this station. Permission has been approved. You may now proceed to landing pad 09er.
Hull integrity compromised.
You have docked safely. Please shut down systems.
Aluminium. 982. Over to the soup barge.
Restraints released. Please exit the station at your earliest convenience.
Imperial and a Type 7. Make way for larger traffic.
Target shields offline.
There is a minimum clearance distance in operation in this facility. Please comply.
Type 7's coming in. He's like, oh, nice. The Panther's waiting for me. Oh God.
Drive charging.
Just imagine the pilot's reaction. So just like sitting there waiting, look like waiting for us all, so just boost. Oh yeah. Super quick.
We see you out there, Commander. Let us know if you'd like to dock. Access granted. Proceed to your allocated pad, Commander.
Flight system off. Flight assist on. Landing gear deployed.
All right, landing pad 5.
Scan detected.
shut down. Our services are at your disposal.
All right. See if we can get a load of CMMs in wherever they would be here, though. I imagine they might be in Thorn Nook. Maybe refinery. This is refinery. I hope I'll be right. I mean, I could look it up, but nah, that'd be silly. It's like a very dark black planet, but it has like just icy reflections. So just this like reflection spot apparently from the sun must be that way.
You have now departed the no-fire zone.
Three, two, one, engage.
The reflection just moving around the planet as we go.
Orbital flight engaged.
Down to Thorn Nook. Passing over the equator of the planet, apparently. Now we're in the southern hemisphere of the planet. Or is that one Prime Meridian? Or which one? Yeah, that would be just the Prime Meridian. Yeah, top one. 0 on the top one would be equator. Top one's the one that goes to 90 or negative 90 for the North and South Pole. Yeah, it dropped me a little far from it apparently. Oh, it dropped me out at 20 some kilometers. It's like a big crater. Something, did I get too close to a crater wall? No. Got too close to the ground, I guess. Too early. Is it a crater? Oh yeah, it's a crater. Okay, that's why. I got too close to the ridge on the way in.
Please approach the port within safe speed.
Kind of see the reflections here, just like crater ridge. Flyway camera. That's the max distance I can get as I fly in, apparently. Alright, let's see where we can dock now.
Access permitted. Set course for landing pad 1-1.
We'll just we'll give them some nice sparkler fireworks on the way in. See how they enjoy those. Give them a nice bright lantern on there as well for them.
Try to reduce speed to 100 meters.
They like our chaff, right? 11's my pad, right? I'm gonna do this in third person. Heck yeah! Best there ever was.
Landing complete. Initiating ship lockdown. Greetings, Commander.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Then back up to the surf. Not the surf barge, the soup barge in orbit. It's like my mind was thinking from surface. The surf barge, not the soup barge. Soup barge. Very important. That's a soup barge. I mean, you could maybe if you had a big enough soup, you could surf on it. That'd be one hell of a soup, though, to be subject to relevant enough tidal forces to surf on. Just turn the entire Pacific Ocean into borscht. Yum yum.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Well, I could come into the carrier and since above the pads once.
Commander, please request contact permission before approaching a landing pad. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
Scan detected.
Right over to landing pad 4.
Hull integrity compromised.
We've got you safe and sound. Commence shutdown. Our services are at your disposal.
Alright, get that delivered, and then that'll be the last load for us tonight. My throat's being a little more irritated than usual tonight, and we'll just do our usual time here. Yeah, let's use live. Figure out who's live here. Get the raid messages copied, everyone. All right. Minnie's doing retro. Wait, why is she down that list? Oh, it's Rain Man's birthday. Let's go there. He's apparently still live at this ungodly hour for some reason. Let's go to Rain Man. It's his actual birthday. Let's change that raid message though to either happy birthday raid. So we'll that do happy birthday raid for that. No, I didn't mean to. It's pinned now apparently. It can be like this. For those with the subs. He's doing a trading card game card shop simulator. It's like the Department of Redundancy department, you know. Trading card game shop. Anyways, Raid over Rain Man Games. And thank you everyone for coming on by, lurking, chatting, all the good stuff. It's always much appreciated hanging out with y'all. Always appreciate presence and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're gonna go over there. It's Rain Man's birthday over there. We get a happy birthday raid going over to Rain Man. And we got our schedule here as well. We get the Cyberpunk at that time there on Monday, the would that be 13th? No, 12th. Coming up the Mondays, Cyberpunk at that normal time. Otherwise, I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.